All right, this is Manuel Garcia, and this is the Scaffolded Assessment post. I've been working with two boys, Jorge and Roberto. Jorge is from Guatemala. Roberto is from Mexico. They're fifth grade boys. For the main content we've been using is the 50 states pronunciation and spelling in order for the language objective, which is prepositions of locations. Prepositions of location basically from their KELPA assessment, and both speaking and writing, as there were lacking in the ability to do so. So, after observing the data from the informal assessments that I've given them that involved utilizing this thing called Shepherd software, which is basically like an online game where they move around the 50 states, and an informal assessment with prepositions of location, both of the boys are still struggling to correctly use prepositions of location verbally and written. So, after reviewing the module's content material, I've created a lesson plan that utilizes the major concepts that were introduced from the Miranda Hamilton article about scaffolded assessment. So Jorge and Roberto will do what she refers to as test one. So they'll collaborate on the decoding and the understanding of the test, which will be offered in two forms. So they can either take it on paper or they can do the Google Form survey that I made, but they'll likely do the Google Form survey since I have their Chromebooks, and that's their, preferred method and what they're used to. So there'll also be a mix of selected response, that's like multiple choice true false, and constructed response. So additionally, on top of that, they'll be continuing to work on the project-based assessment by providing a product called My 50 States. Basically, it's just each state and then a sentence that utilizes a preposition of location. So Jorge will be doing the Google Slide version of that, and Roberto will actually be making a book. And so the sentiment there is to make a product that was referred to by the Lorraine Valdez Pierce article that we read. And the whole thing is generated to increase their KELPA scores in regards to utilizing prepositions of location, both speaking and written. The one thing I've noticed with the KSDE standards for fifth grades for fifth graders is that their language proficiency is more about a first grade level. So before those standards can be met for even a fifth grade level, the basic prepositions of location and time and the rest of them need to be properly developed. So the main relevancy is improving their prepositions of location to increase their ability to use the correct prepositions of location during the longer form KELPA speaking and writing prompts, which we gave initially at the beginning of the practicum, and then I will give again here pretty soon. Okay, thanks.